Rick Wiles is unfortunately showing up on our radar again, and that's never a good thing because he's he's going to be shitting on Planned Parenthood like he does. And yes, we tend to be talking about this a lot because it's been since 73 or something like that the Roe versus Wade went through.
This, go get yourself checked out, people. Like, if you're not in a monogamous relationship, not judging your circumstances one bit or another, just step in. They'll take care of you. That's all.
And if you're a guy, or if you're a girl, go get the HPV. Get that Gardasil done. Yeah, under a certain age. I'm saying, if you have children that are girls and they have the potential chance of dying of cervical cancer, and it's completely preventable.
Yeah, if you have children who are girls, just get on that. I am so glad because I got my third booster under the age where it was necessary, and I believe I'm over the age now where you can get, although I might be in my last year.
Literally,
doesn't matter.
Give me all the vaccinations. Give me all of them.
Just shoot me full. Just right there.
Put it all up in me. But Rick Wiles isn't talking about vaccinations. We've got that one later on. But
goody!
We're talking about Planned Parenthood, so let's let this duplicitous prick talk about Planned Parenthood.
God establishes a nation.
No, he doesn't.
That doesn't make sense.
No, not even going to get hung up on that. Not even going to get hung up on that one.
Blesses a nation
Israel?
if they serve him, if they fear him. But when they turn from him and go into wickedness, idolatry, sorcery, lewdness, and murder, and all these things, he will then bring in a foreign nation to drive them out of the land that they possessed.
America's gotten pretty lewd. We're pretty idolatrous. I mean, I went and waited in a line for a fucking phone this week. I mean, that's pretty idolatrous right there that I praised the Apple, But, what foreign army is going to invade? What foreign army is going to invade America?
Okay, so we were just talking about this, but we have vaccines now.
Yeah.
So what happened to the Native Americans where they were devastated by disease? Because otherwise they would have just shut down that European invasion like nobody's fucking business because they knew the land and they were experts. Nobody's gonna just invade. You cannot just come in and take over the United States. Like, that's not a thing that can happen.
Oh, but these are the same folks that claim that the Mexicans are coming to take over the country.
Oh, gotcha.
That kind of
They're
thing,
delusional. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
But that doesn't apply to America.
Yes, it does, Doc.
Don't we get a free pass?
No, we do not get a free pass. This book applies to every nation. And
objection, Your Honor. Leading the witness.
And also, we've been lewd since the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, the Puritans shut that shit down pretty hard when they controlled everything, but then non-Puritans got here, and the Native Americans also had way funner societies. And yes, I use the word funner. Sue me.
Yeah. The British also celebrate Thanksgiving. It's called Fuck Off Pilgrim. That's what it's called. Not my joke.
Americans had sexual liberation, and they had democracy, which informed our democracy. We use some Greek terminology, but largely our democracy was based on, especially the rotating terms, was based on Native American democracy. And so there was a huge problem with Puritan defection. So lewdness has kind of been our thing.
It's been around for a bit.
Whole time.
Including the United States of America and including Israel.
Mm-hmm.
That's a topic for another program. But you can't have Israel with Tel Aviv being the gay capital of the world and think that God is always going to defend them. But I'm focusing on the United States of America. This country has turned from the Lord, and he has raised us up to tell the American people, listen, I didn't expect this on the very first week and now the second week of our national telecast. I did not plan that the theme the Lord wanted me to deliver every day is, if we do not repent, He's going to send in a foreign nation to conquer us. I can't shake it. This has been on me ever since we started this TV program.
Yes. It's because you're a delusional old fucking coot. You know,
just a little bit.
I mean, I'm not opposed to a foreign agent invading me at this moment.
It is late.
I don't repent.
No. And this guy had just synonymously put him and God in the same book, you know, where he's like, God's been telling me, God's been saying this to me, God's been like, I don't understand, it's like, no, that's you, dude. That is you. That's totally you.
I wasn't actually listening because I was like flashbacking back to church where I'm like, and I'm bored.
Yeah, this guy's completely boring as shit, but he's also insane because
he is. And it's amazing that God can't pick a better messenger.
And, you know, he has to rely on an old book that's not very well written and just...
Oh, okay, wow.
I know, right? Let's let him finish.
The Lord keeps telling me, look into the camera and tell the American people, your time is running out.
So said every biblical Bible thumper.
God is saying, look into the camera. Your time is running out. Come now, baby.
God's telling me to look into the camera. Satan is telling me to look into the camera and call you a fucking asshole. That's what he's saying.
No one's telling me to look into the camera, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to go, you know. I don't repent.
You must repent now. Foreign nations are preparing their armies to invade the United States of America.
Hey, I grew up during the Cold War.
I got a question.
That usually requires lots of boats, you know, because we're in the United States. And...
He supports Trump, right?
Oh, of course he does. Of course.
Yeah. So what about those foreign nations trying to invade America, Russia?
No. We need to be friends with America. We need to get the superpowers working together. That's what they want.
No, I'm sorry. I said Russia.
No.
I don't know. Maybe if we're lucky, England will take us back.
Can they please? Can they annex us back?
No, you guys, they just did the Brexit thing. It's going to be a mess. Like, let's go back like even further when a bunch of us were Celtic French. Ooh, yeah. Let's go back to France. They have raw cheeses that are aged under 60 days, you guys.
Well, even though most of the
Normandy.
I don't know, for most of the animals on this continent that could kill me, I'm for Australia because that's where Mad Max happens. So I'm good. I'm good with the apocalypse happening.
Well, we're gonna fight now, X, because I'm saying France.
Yeah, you can have France. No thanks.
France can have me.
I went to Paris when I was a young lad. It was cool, but at the same time, nah, it's okay. I'd rather be in an ocean open continent where it's like North America, we got it pretty good. You know, it takes crossing Atlantic and Pacific to get to us, and it's a pretty good distance. But Australia, you got ocean all around that bitch. So, and it's also a big fucking desert in the middle of it, and so you could just fuck off in the middle of nothing for a long time, and nobody's ever gonna find you. So,
except for the poisonous things,
the poisonous octopi,
all the poisonous everything,
all the poisonous everything, the most adorable octopedes. I'm sticking with it. With their little blue rings, kill you dead 3 minutes.
Yep, neurotoxins, people, neurotoxins. But they like us Yanks. I like Australia just fine. Great people.
The point that we're getting at is
they're not going to come take us over, though. They're not going to raise
no
a fucking
one's taking us over.
They're not going to bring an armada.
And this country has been loot as shit since forever. So
we could be more lewd, though. We could be more.
We could be.
I say we work on that.
Appreciate it. I would appreciate more lewdness.
Let's just flop them out on the camera here. 3, 2, 1.